Hello guys, welcome to class. I designed this practice to be short but effective, and it's going to be a no hands practice so that wherever you are, whether you're at home or in the park or at the beach, you can take this class and move your body. So without further ado, let's start. And to find your space where you're going to be practicing, and come into a mountain pose. Allow the feet to be underneath the hips, or perhaps a little bit of a wider stance if it feels better. Allow the arms to relax either side of your torso. Maybe you roll the shoulders up and down a few times. Taking a few deep breaths. And then arriving here, palms facing forward, feeling the spine lengthening, the neck lengthening, crown of the head reaching up, relaxing the face, and finding a moment of gratitude for being here and for choosing to move your body. With your next inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Grab hold of your left wrist and then reach all the way towards the right side. Leaning into a big side stretch. Breathing into that sense of expansion. Well done. Come all the way back through center. Release the arms down. And then again, inhale. Reach them all the way to the sky. Grab hold of your right wrist and then lean to the left. Full breaths here. Beautiful. Come all the way back through center, release the arms once again. And then bend the knees slightly and bring the hands just above the knees on your thighs. We're gonna take a standing cat-cow. So with the inhale, send the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the tailbone. And with the exhale, chin comes to chest and you're allowing the spine to round, tucking the tailbone under. And again, inhale, moving the chest forward, broadening through the collarbones, and exhale, round your back. A few more times like this, you can move at your own pace with your own breath. Bringing some mobility into the spine, starting to warm up. One last time. And exhale, round the spine, keep it rounded, extend your legs and roll yourself all the way up, back to standing, back into your mountain pose. Now, from here, we're gonna shift the weight onto the right foot, hands on hips or into prayer, your heart center. Left knee comes in into the chest. And we're gonna start taking a few big circles, as big as your body allows. And it's okay if you're falling here, it's okay if you're wobbling, accept it, embrace it all. And remember to be kind to yourself, to be patient. Reverse direction, a few more circles. Well done. And then come back through center. Now, right hand onto the outside of the left knee. Left hand reaches all the way back behind. And you can look in front of you, forward, or you can reach the gaze all the way back. Again, it's okay if you're struggling with the balance here. If you're falling, just give yourself the time to come back up again. Release the twist, come back through center, hands into your heart center. And then reach the left leg all the way back behind you into a warrior three. The hip bones are pointing down, the back leg is active wherever it is in space. Perhaps it's a little bit lower, closer to the floor, that's okay. Add a little squeeze of the shoulder blades in towards each other so the chest remains open. And then soften that front knee and as lightly as you can, step the left toes at the back of the mat, reaching the arms up towards the sky, high lunge. Now we're gonna lift all the way up, extending that front leg. And exhale, bend that front knee, lower. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend. Beautiful, one more time. And exhale. Well done. From here, bring the hands down into your heart center. Maybe you'll need to shorten the stance a little bit. We're stepping all the way at the back. So into our left foot, right knee into the chest. And if You need a few extra steps to get here. That's okay. From here, right ankle just on top of the left thigh. We're finding a figure four. We're bending that left leg. And bring your sitting down like if you were about to sit on a chair. A nice outer hip stretch here. The torso stays lengthening. The torso lengthens better. From here, we'll lift up, right knee into the chest, and then back down. We're back into our mountain pose. From here, we're shifting the weight onto our right foot, left knee comes in into the chest. This time we're stepping straight forward, we're coming into our high lunge. And again, if you need a few extra steps to get there, that's okay. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. Now inhale to lift, extending that front leg. This time as you exhale and bend both knees and you lower. Very nice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. And again. And lower, bending both legs. One more time. Bend both legs. Extend just the back, hands down into your heart center. You're shifting the weight forward and you're coming all the way back into mountain towards the front of the mat. We're going to repeat all of that onto the other side. So we're going to shift the weight onto our left foot. Right knee comes into the chest. And we're going to start taking a few big circles here. Challenging our balance a little bit. That's okay to wobble. It's part of the practice. And then reverse direction. A few more. Well done. And then come back through center. Now the knee is reaching forward. Left hand comes onto the outside of the right knee. Right arm reaches all the way back behind. Choose where you want your gaze. And stay with your breath here. Beautiful job. Release the twist, come back through center. And then reach the right leg all the way back behind you into a warrior three. Like before, you're keeping the chest open, the spine long, and the back leg active, even if you need to keep it a little bit lower, closer to the ground. Well done. Strong in your balance. Start to soften that left knee and reach the torso forward, and as lightly as you can, right toes are stepping back. Reaching the arms up, you're coming into your high lunge. Now we're going to lift up. We're bending just that front knee as we're lowering back down. 2 more times, lift, inhale. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Beautiful job. Now, hands down into your heart center. If you need to shorten the stance, do that now. We're stepping back onto our right foot, left knee into the chest. Beautiful job. And then we're finding that figure of four, so ankle on top of the thigh. You're bending that standing leg, you're coming to sit down towards the floor. The torso remains long. Through the sides, opening the chest. Very nice. Then lift yourself up and release the left foot down, back into your mountain pose. Now, we're shifting all the way onto the left foot, right knee into the chest. We're taking a big step forward, or a few steps, so that we arrive into our high lunge, arms reaching up. We're gonna lift and extend that front leg. This time we're bending both legs as we lower down. Lift, inhale. Exhale, lower, bend both legs. 2 more. Well done, last one. Beautiful. Extend just that back leg, hands into your heart center. Lean forward, left knee into the chest. And then back down, mountain pose. Beautiful job. We're towards the end, just one little mini flow here. So feet underneath the hips, bend the knees, allow them to track over the toes, arms reaching up, chair pose. And we hold here for 5 deep, long breaths. Keeping the spine long, the pelvis neutral, so your arm is not sticking out, you're not tucking the tailbone under either. 2 more. Maybe you lower a little bit. Last one. Well done. Bring the hands down into your heart center and move onto your right foot. Left knee comes into the chest. And then you'll move the foot wherever it lands onto the right leg into your tree pose. Wherever it lands without using your hands. Find your balance. Embrace the wobbles. Allow yourself to embrace the flow, everything that comes with it. Maybe you keep the hands into your heart center. Maybe you reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. And maybe you sway. Like a tree in the wind. Beautiful. Bring the hands down if they weren't already. Bring the knee back through center. And then step all the way back. This time the foot comes parallel to the short side. And we're opening the arms wide into a warrior two. A bit of external rotation into that front thigh, grounding down through the feet. Flip the front palm, reach forward, and then reverse your warrior. Front knee is bent. Well done. Come back through center, and then all the way towards your left knee. You're bending it and lowering down into Skandasana. You can stay as lifted as you need. Your left heel can lift as well. From here, we're pivoting all the way towards the back. So very gently, we're going to lift up and we're going to allow the right heel to lift, the left toes to point back, and then we're stepping into mountain at the back of the mat. Well done. Now, feet underneath the hips still. We're coming back into our chair pose. We hold for 5. You got this. Lengthen the spine. Keep the pelvis neutral. 2 more. Maybe you lower. Well done. Bring the hands down into your heart center. Now, we're going to shift the weight onto our left foot. Right knee comes in into the chest. And then you're moving the foot into the inner part of the leg, wherever it lands, for your tree pose. Find a point to focus on. If you're falling, take your time to come back into the pose. Try as many times as you need. Maybe the hands are staying together. Maybe you're lifting them up towards the sky. Full breaths here. Beautiful job. Bring the hands down into your heart center again. Release the knee through center and step all the way towards the back, opening the arms wide, warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale to reverse. Front knee remains bent. Well done. Coming back into your warrior two and then lowering towards your right knee, your right leg into your Skandasana. Make the adjustments that you need here. Beautiful. We're going to lift up, and with control, we're pivoting all the way to the front, back into our high lunge once again. And then we're stepping forward into mountain. Beautiful. Very well done. Now, what you can finish into mountain pose, or you can cross the ankles and allow yourself to come down into a seated position. And we're taking a moment, wherever you are, to close the eyes if it feels comfortable, and to just connect to our breath. To notice how this practice felt. And to bring any sensation that we wish with us for the rest of the day. Together, let's take a big breath in. Open the mouth, let it out. Bring the hands into your heart center and bow the head down towards your heart, your inner teacher. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time.